Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So here goes Gilbert Arenas trying to give Bronny James credit for Quincey Olivari gameplay. So he's saying, because of Bronny, the spotlight, everybody, the media coverage, he's basically saying Bronny is the reason we saw Quincey. Not because Quincey balled out and he's the better prospect, but because Bronny was in the arena and everybody's looking at Bronny to fail or do whatever he's going to do. That's the reason why we notice Quincey. Not because Quincey is putting up buckets. Not because the dude is balling. But this is Gilbert Arenas doing his normal. His normal pandering, trying to cater to LeBron and his son. I wonder how much LeBron is paying him. Because he's always, if you notice, on his show, he's always, this man will throw anybody under the bus if it's to elevate LeBron or Bronny or make him look better. And we all know Bronny sucks. It's obvious. Even in the G League, Quincey Olivari is outplaying Bronny. He's way better. And that is why everybody's like, why is this guy not on the roster? But they're not going to give away Bronny's spot. You know how that goes. They are not going to sign this dude because LeBron is holding tight for Bronny. But to hear Gilbert Arenas try to say Bronny is the reason why we notice Quincey, that is mind-blowing. Even Rashad McCann couldn't believe that nonsense. But this is Gilbert Arenas doing his normal bullshit. I'm not going to give this kid credit for being a better player. A clearly better player. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Bronny garbage gameplay to say Bronny is the reason why we notice Quincey. Where they do that at? On the Gilbert Arenas show. This man is always saying some crazy, outlandish, bogus takes. And this is bogus. But this is what he's going to do because Bronny's not good. And deep in his heart, he knows Bronny's not good. So he's going to try to dim Quincey's light to make Bronny shine. Because Bronny is the reason why we notice Quincey. Not because he was just balling and he was clearly better. That's not the reason why. It's because Bronny was on the court and we all wanted to see Bronny fail, or we wanted to see if Bronny would have performed, but he sucks. So Gilbert Arenas, he's saying Quincey's being seen because Bronny's in the crowd and the eyes are going to be on him. McCann, he's saying, no, that dude practices shots. He work on his game and he's making his shots. And that's a fact. And he's saying Laker fans in general, they just want to see their team win. It doesn't matter who's in attendance. If you are good, you will be noticed. And that's a fact. But this is Gilbert Arenas doing his nasty work as usual. As usual. And I've seen it all, man, but this is ridiculous. You're trying to downplay this man's greatness by using Bronny because Bronny's garbage and he's not good, and we all know he's not good. He's not performing great in the G League. He was unable to perform on the NBA stage. The dude is just not good. And Quincey's clearly a better player. Should have already had a roster spot on the team. But LeBron, JJ Redick, they're not going to allow that. Nope, we can't do that. We can't have this guy outshining Bronny because then everybody's going to be like, we should sign him. And we need that roster spot for Bronny, even though he's not good. But this is Gilbert Arenas, man. He's always doing this kind of nonsense. Always. And I wonder, how much is LeBron paying him? He got to be in pocket. How much is LeBron paying him to go on his show and make these crazy, bogus takes, lie, do whatever he needs to elevate LeBron and his scrubby son, Bronny? And Rashad McCann, he's keeping it real. Quincey, we notice him because the dude have talent. The kid could play. End of story. He could play. Don't use anybody. Don't attach anyone to why he's doing so well or why we notice him. Don't attach Bronny to this guy. Bronny can't do good on his own, so I need to attach him to Quincey. Don't do that. If Bronny was good, if he balled out, we would have given him credit. The same way we're giving Quincy. The same way we all notice Quincy, he's a baller. The same thing. If he was good, we would have noticed. But you know the usual, man. Gilbert Arenas, he's in pocket. Whatever LeBron is paying him, they're best buddies, whatever. So, of course, he's going to always find some lame, he's going to always have a crazy, outlandish take when it comes to Bronny and Quincy or LeBron and MJ or anybody. He's going to always be on that side. That's just what it is. He's in pocket. So Gilbert Arenas said, the fans, they're asking questions because they're seeing a guy balled out who they have never seen before. And he's correct in that manner. Yes, we're like, who is that guy? He's pretty good. Why is he not on the team? Why he's not on the roster? Yes, we're saying that because he's balling out. Not because everyone is watching for Bronny and we saw this guy. No. If you are a Laker fan or you just enjoy watching the Lakers and their madness, you're watching the games just to see the game and you see this guy and you're like, oh, this kid is pretty good. That's what happened, really. Everybody's watching the game, whether you're a Laker fan, a Laker hater, or you're a LeBron hater, or whatever you are. You are watching the game. We all saw Quincy, and this kid is putting in that work. So now we're like, okay, who's this? But I'm not going to credit that to Bronny. Bronny can't play. He can't shoot. He lacks confidence. He has no handle. Bronny's just not good. This is beyond nasty work when you see this kind of madness. But it's no surprise. It's Gilbert Arenas. This is what he do. Regarding LeBron, this is what he do. This is no surprise to me. We have been seeing this for numerous years now. When it comes to LeBron, Bronny, anything in the James family, he's going to cap, going to make excuses. He's going to use others to elevate them. This is what Gilbert Arenas do. Bronny and Quincy, they're both in the G League now. And as you can see, Quincy, he's balling out. Bronny's barely getting by because he's not good. You're either good or you're not. You either have it or you don't. And the kid, he can't play. Point blank, period. No matter how you want to slice it. Don't do stuff like this. You're trying to use someone else because Bronny can't play. His game can't stand on its own. So you got to attach him to Quincy. Now that's lame as shit. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.